Folks, yo to everyone, this kind of me. My name is Dima Barbanel, and if you get to know me long enough, you can call me Barbie. I'm a designer, publisher, and educational methodist in the field of art. My granddad named me 3 months after I was born. My parents were born on the same day. Here they are, age 57, back when I was 30. This is me and my bra with a few tree exactly 16 years ago. Dima, I always had the odd notion my real name is something else, but I haven't managed to remember it yet. I stuttered terribly as a child and could hardly talk, so I just drew all the time. Look at the electronic watch there, and a drunky Adidas is a kind of fake stuff. I speak English just as badly as I do Russian, but take great pleasure in it. I don't know any Italian, but I will probably learn it someday. My first love at the age of 7 was Ola. She was beautiful. Yeah, really. The father of my dog Yuki was sure to have been best of breed back to Japan. This is my son Matvey. I work with my friends, 10 guys and 1 girl. I'm a lucky guy. It's Ola, my partner and my friend. My wife and kids, Alice and Matvey, they are 15 and 13 already. I love to swim during a storm. I go back where you came from and realize that you are never return. America, the 80s, the laundries, bars, garages and diners. So I love the typography and entire vibe of the era. I like to spend a long while having when I see someone off and when they wave back at me for a long time too. I like it when things are like this. I built a house when I was 38, but I still can't believe it's mine. I can't help feeling like I'm just visiting. I like to laugh, chat and listen to my friends. I like to laugh, come up with new stuff, draw by hand, set out text in a new typeface by Vova. Colamate's a friend of mine to make layouts and take pictures. To drive an English car through the blizzard, if first a snowstorm or a terrible heavy snowfall. It's cool to just lay down on the soft grass for a while, even falling asleep there into Portugal. I have no need of hairdressers. The Moser 1400 is good enough for shearing sheep and soldiers, so I'm in between probably. I've played tennis, take up running, cycling, swimming and skiing. I've got into CrossFit and silent shooting lately. That's my canoe. It's 5 meters long. It took a former naval engineer a whole year to build it in a remote village near Nizhny Novgorod. A cramped sports car when you can't really feel the engine up close. I was driving a rather alien-seeming little Porsche here while my English cars were off sick. Sorry about that. Water, wholemeal bread, can of filter 16 grams in the tunnel, greens, sweet and sour tomato, Portuguese cheese, Lafroig. I made it to August 2021 before owning a TV. I don't care about fashion. All I am concerned about is that everything we do is genuine. Composure, attentiveness, benevolence. My first teacher, Alexander Spitzen, genius guy. My second teacher, Oliviero Toscani, the famous photographer from Italy. Thank you, Charlie Bones, the guy, the presenter of radio show on ANTS formerly and now on his own radio stream, Do You Baby. I appreciate this guy very much. I love him. Feeling that you are still young. The architect Tadao studied here. The Fabrica Research and Communication Center near Venice in Italy. flying off somewhere and not caring where. Northern Nunta carries clouds in the orange sunset of a northern sky, looking through the viewfinder of a long-range camera. Playing football with the dog, it's my dog Yuki. Early in the morning, just before the dawn of a warm day. Fog in the city. Maximum sharpness. Vans and second-hand military gear. At the background, Dodge Ram van, second edition, 1992. That yellow light of old street lamps in the forest or between houses when it's snowing. Praying with tears in your eyes. A church choir. The liturgy combination, Easter. Spring with holy water, this friend of mine. Rest in peace. Watching a movie where you don't end up feeling ashamed of the hero. The smell of eternity. Early icon painting. Listening to music through the sound headphones while lying down or walking around town, seeing the synchronism of the rhythm. A big print run that proves that you've done something, and quite a considerable something at that. High-pitched early techno and broken beat music. Walking by a seashore and watching how the waves wash away your tracks. Driving a bus or van with a lot of people you know, having a hilarious time at the back. That's our van at the border of Finland. Sitting up at night feeling inspired by working together with somebody. Guy from the left is a friend of mine, publisher of Esquire magazine, Interior magazine, and all. You're even more a genius guy from LA. Looking out of a train window and imagining you are running alongside, driving a car, or mentally zooming along the overhead wires as they bob up and down. When everyone knows what's what. Sniffing your hand after slapping on ant's nest. Riding a bike in the midnight sun. My daughter Alice rides my bike. An incoming train. I love the design. Proportions. Seeing the emotional interconnection thanks to Fibonacci. Following the dots of headlights shone on the ceiling of the room in which you have fallen asleep. Talking to random passers-by, especially old people and children. Watching birds or animals eat when you put food out for them. When you know all the people in some place and everyone knows you too. While lots of people like what you do. Underlying things in pencil in the book you're reading. My eternal thanks to Sergei Sinitsyn, Ilya Tsentsiper, Philip Bakhtin, Oleg Tyachenko, Sergei Manakov, Yuli Shaknovska. Thanks to our blessed customers, we grow with them. All this exactly like this, fun, fast, and without looking back. All projects were successful thanks to my family, my partner, my team, and God. I'm a designer and would like to remind one for the time being. Thanks, guys.